road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. I have not one, but 2 8-foot tables, which is great for a local con. That means I can bring all of my stuff and display it all. Time for a behind the booth tour. We've got table covers, lots of restocked beanies, thank God. Lanyards here, bat wallets here, sticker book restock over there, gift bags. Over here we have our apparel underneath this little flap here. We've got our bigger gift bags as well. Cooler for food, backpack, business cards, 5x7 print sleeves, square reader, gift bags. I've got derpy button restock over there. Over here we have some Overwatch ribbons and some enamel pins. We got a box full of coffin bags and Batcat plush, mini charms, enamel pins, stock sheet, charms, sticker restock, coin purse and ID wallet restock, and plaster restock. Oh, and mouse pads. We brought mouse pads because we have room. Here it is. 16 feet of glory. I love having 8-foot tables, dude. So much room for activities. So I think I mentioned it before, but if I haven't, I will mention it. And if I did, I will repeat myself. So previously, I've had these little packs of plasters that come in the carrying case, and I have them labeled with the price on them so that people see how much they are. Usually, there's a display of plasters nearby this self-serve display. However, it is all the way over here on the top left of this display. So what I have to do now is package these bandages outside of the pack so people can actually see the designs that come inside of the pack. And the case is just on the back. So it still has the same price sign, 25 pack of bandages plus case for 15, but instead the designs are out so you can actually see what they are. At MetroCon, I had my bat fanny pack and signage here above the prints, but I figured it wasn't front and center enough. Not enough people were actually seeing the bag, so I put it right here. I'm gonna be sitting in that chair. I put it right here so I can reach up, boop the snoot whenever people see the bag, and talk about it. I also kind of switched up this display a little bit. At MetroCon, I only had 4 diagonal grid cubes across, and then it went up a row up here. But instead, I took the coffin buttons that were right here, and I made a 5th row of diagonal display, and then I kind of moved everything over. So bat wallets are there, beanies, and then these guys are in the same spot as they were at MetroCon. We did have enough room on the table to bring some extra stuff. I thought about bringing my pillows, like my cat pillows, but this is a gaming con technically, so I thought maybe mouse pads would sell well here. So I guess we'll find out. I still brought these little guys to offer people that pledge for the bat bag here at the con. If anyone is interested in the bag, what I'll do is say, well, if you pledge for the bag or just for anything on the Kickstarter and show me your pledge, then I'll give you one of these bat charms. At MetroCon, only one person took that offer, and they pledged right on the spot and showed me their pledge. So I gave them, I think they chose the pink one, the pink charm. But yeah, I don't know. This is a really small con, so I don't really expect that a ton of people are going to see this, let alone pledge. So I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of nice having an opening here so I can see all of the self-serve. And all I have to do is lean over and I can see all of that self-serve. Good morning. It is 9:50. I have 10 minutes before the hall opens, so I'm going to be quick about this. But I just want to preface this by saying that yesterday, Friday, is the second worst Friday that I have had in the entire year. I beat out Anime Town, Utah by $15. So Anime Town Friday is actually my worst Friday of the entire year. So somehow this beat that. Anyway, let's get right into it. I sold one print, just the one. I sold 22 coffin buttons, 5 charms, 6 enamel pins, no lanyards, 3 sticker sheets, 9 stickers. I sold 5 plaster packs. That's kind of cool. I sold 1 sticker book, 2 mystery cat bags, and I sold two beanies. I sold a pee pee poo poo and an I'm baby beanie. And then I sold 2 mouse pads, 1 shirt, 1 black bat wallet, and 1 matte black coffin bag. That's it. That's all I sold yesterday. This show feels kind of cursed, I'll be honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because, one, for some reason, all of the people, not all of them, obviously, some of the people at the show have not showered. And there is a smell, a very distinct smell. You get a whiff of it every once in a while, you know. More so than any anime or Comic Con that I've ever been to. So that kind of sucks. Secondly, there are a bunch of little children, unsupervised little children, like 6, 7, 8 years old kids, walking around asking all of us if we have anything for free. It happened to me, it happened to all of my friends, it happened to, basically they just went down the line to every single vendor asking if anything is free. Hi. So I don't know who is telling their kids to walk around to every vendor asking for free shit, but it's kind of rude. Please stop. Stop teaching your kids that. Thirdly, a friend of mine was randomly groped by some old man just out of the blue. Super weird, super gross. I really hope someone finds him and confronts him about it. She was so stunned she couldn't do anything about it, which I understand. I would be freaked out too. But fourthly, as this is a gaming convention, I kind of realized my target demographic is not gamers, I guess. And by gamers, I mean like retro collectors. I'm not quite sure what the audience is here, but it's not really my audience. And now I know. This is a local show for me, and it's a 2-day show. So it's not only small, but it's supposed to be easy, stress-free, no anxiety, just a simple 2-day show. That's a 30-minute drive from our place. And yet I am stressing. I'm stressing a lot. I'm so bad at dealing with slow shows. I'm bad at just sitting here doing nothing. So most of the time, if there's nothing going on, I'll just have Jess sit here and deal with the people while I have my iPad and I'll draw or design new merch or just do work. And at least I can say that I've been productive this weekend because I did design some stuff yesterday, and I talked to some of my manufacturers and got some exciting new projects coming up, so that's cool. But yeah, this show is just really weird. I know a couple of friends of mine drove down from Idaho to do the show. I really hope they make enough to make this show worth it for them, because I would hate to drive to another state to do a show like this. I don't know. And I'm sure there are plenty of people that are doing just fine, and good for them. Good for them. Now I know that this is just not my kind of convention that I can do, or at least do well at. I've realized that my standard, like my bare minimum standard for any convention that I do is 10 times table cost. If I paid $100 for a table, I expect to make at least $1,000 at that show. This double 8-foot vendor booth was $370. I am not making $3,700 this show. Not even close. Not even close. I didn't have many bites on the bat bag, unfortunately. I squeaked it for some people a couple of times, and they seemed interested, but I only had 2 people scan the QR code. And I did offer the charms, the freebie charms to them. I told them if they pledged and showed me their pledge, I would give them a charm. And only one person was like, oh, cool, thank you. And then they walked away. So I don't know, the charms aren't really doing anything. But anyway, I gotta go. Hall opens in 2 minutes and we still have to restock self-serve. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you later. I almost packed up early today because this con is so dead, but I'm glad I didn't, because someone came by and bought a set of Kino-tastic emote stickers, as well as a little Kino charm. So that was fun. Surprisingly, at this convention, I have not sold a single Sleep Token print. Crazy. And despite being a gaming con, I have not sold any Overwatch charms. Wait, I lied. I sold a single Moira charm. I remember now. I sold a single Moira charm, but that's it. That's it. I've sold 1 bat wallet. No pledges on the bat bag, unfortunately. I sold just the 1 matte black coffin bag. No pre-orders. I did not sell any of my plush bat cats, which sucks. I have so many of them, and they're so soft and cute and squishy that I just can't sell them. I've only sold a handful of stickers, a handful of sticker sheets, a couple of plasters, 1 ID wallet. I did sell a couple of these mystery packs of both the hollow buttons and the cat enamel pins, but that's about it. Well, that's it. Goodbye, 16 feet of space. I will miss you.